So in this video we'll be talking about Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. Now this video, I think I will have to divide it into different sections. It could be 3 sections, it will be 4 sections. Now in this video I will have to break down, apart from Bitcoin, there are other cryptocurrencies that exist. In fact, there are over like millions, tens of millions of cryptocurrencies that are in existence now. So yeah, that is just basically it. Now let me get started. Ethereum being the second most important cryptocurrency. Now let me show you Ethereum being the second most important. If you check right now and I go to top, you will see that this is Bitcoin right here. This is Bitcoin, the number one. As you can see, this is Bitcoin, and this right here is Ethereum. Ethereum is the number 2 cryptocurrency in the world. Now if I should check based on, should I say, sorry about that, if I should check based on let me see, categories. Okay, all right, let me just go to the rank. I don't know how this works honestly, but if I should go to CoinGecko, CoinGecko is also the same thing as Coin Market Cap. So quick update is needed. Okay, if you, as you can see right here, this is Bitcoin being the number 1, and this is Ethereum being the number 2 cryptocurrency in the world. Now if you look at it right here, this is market cap, meaning the total market capitalization of Bitcoin currently, because there is a total of $2.2 trillion of money that is in Bitcoin. Yes, $2.2 trillion is in Bitcoin. Why $521 billion is being traded on Ethereum right now as we speak. So if this is if this here is higher than this, it makes Ethereum the number 1, and since this right here is 521 billion, it makes Ethereum number 2. The third one right here is XRP. You could see XRP has $176 billion, which makes it the third cryptocurrency here. So now let's go back to the what is it called, the notes right here. So as you can see, Ethereum being the second most important cryptocurrency. Now when I'm saying Ethereum, you definitely know where I'm coming from. If I say Ethereum, the second most important cryptocurrency, when you hear Ethereum, you definitely know that yes, in terms of market cap, Ethereum is the second largest. Now after Bitcoin, Ethereum is considered the second most influential cryptocurrency due to its role in blockchain innovation and decentralized application. Now, meaning that a lot of people are using Ethereum network a lot. For example, in your country, I don't know if you are watching this video which country you are from, but you definitely know that in your country, so we definitely know that in every country there is always the most popular bank that people use, or microfinance bank, or whatever bank. There's always a bank that's very, very popular, and there's always a bank that people want to associate with. There's always a brand people want to associate themselves or their brands with. So that is how Ethereum works. So Ethereum is like that network whereby people want to associate with, because it is fast, it is safe, it is private, and every other thing I said about cryptocurrency or the blockchain is it has those features or qualities. So the launch and core idea, meaning Ethereum has launched was launched, sorry, in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin and others to go beyond Bitcoin's simple peer-to-peer payment. Its main contribution is the smart contract self-executing program on the blockchain. Now, Ethereum was launched in 2015, yes, by Vitalik Buterin and others to go beyond Bitcoin simple peer-to-peer payment. Now, people realize that the blockchain isn't just about peer-to-peer. By peer-to-peer, peer-to-peer means looking for, trade by barter. That is peer-to-peer. The fact that I have happened, how I explain what money is and the history of money. Exchange. You are exchanging something for something. Oh, I have one Bitcoin. You have one building. Let me buy your building for one Bitcoin. That is what Bitcoin was meant for. But that is basically not what Bitcoin was meant for. I'm just using that for you now, for you to understand in basic terms, because we are just learning what crypto is all about. So I'm putting it to you in a layman's understanding. There is more to Bitcoin's peer to peer. So now, these Ethereum developers, they said there is a whole lot more that people can do with on the blockchain. People could, create a project. People can open a company on the blockchain. People can open any sort of business on the blockchain, apart from it being peer to peer. So that was how Ethereum came into the picture. Ethereum wanted a whole lot of things to be done on the blockchain. Ethereum was, putting out a lot of ideas, trying out a lot of things whereby people can can auction pictures. People can buy a picture of like $1 million for a picture for your artwork. You can sell your music on the blockchain. Whatever you do, you can do it on the blockchain. You can have bank on the blockchain by fixed deposit account, staking. You can do it on the blockchain. So that was why Ethereum came into existence, to do more than just peer-to-peer of what Bitcoin was initially made for. So smart contracts and dApps. Smart contracts allow developers to build decentralized apps. Now, decentralized apps are applications that or program tools or work tools on the blockchain that people can use to achieve whatever result they want to do, or use to do some tasks they want to do. But this time around, these tools are not controlled by anyone. We definitely know that in the bank, when you want to transact money to someone, you definitely have to make sure that you get the person's account number. When you get the person's account number, you have to go to the bank, you do whatever transaction you need to make, and they can flag that person's account or not. So that is just how the banks works, because that is a centralized place. And also, what makes it centralized, the bank centralized, is because before you create an account on these apps, you must provide your KYC, know your customer, by providing your NIN, by providing your ID card, your driver's license, your what's that stuff I've forgotten. So you have to provide all these stuff. So when you provide all these stuff for them to know your address, your family, you have to provide your next of kin. You have to provide someone that is related to, this is actually what makes it centralized, so that they can easily control you. They can easily know your whereabouts. They can easily know your business. They can easily know what you are into, the business you are doing, and a whole lot of stuff, so that you can easily be traceable. So, but on the blockchain, nope, nothing like that. You can also do it decentralized, whereby no one knows, no one is asking you for your credentials. You just come, you do whatever you want to do anonymously. So this powers decentralized finance, which is DeFi. DeFi is like staking. Instead of you to say, I want to go to the bank, so that the bank will know that, this is you. This is who is actually coming to deposit $1 million. If you don't want people to know that you have $1 million and you want to, stake that $1 million in a fixed deposit account, and you'll be making, let me say, 5% of your $1 million every year, crypto has it all too. So now you are seeing that crypto is a whole lot more than just you hearing about Bitcoin and you hearing about crypto is scam here and there. So that is DeFi, decentralized finance. So there's NFT marketplace. You've heard of Wall Street, where people go and they auction. You could see whenever a big branded wristwatch is in about to be launched, they can auction it. Someone will say, oh, I want to buy this wristwatch for $20 million. Someone will say, oh, $25 million. Someone will say, oh, it is also on the blockchain. DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations, is also autonomous organization. Yeah, is also on the blockchain, and a whole lot more. They are also on this blockchain. There is play to earn, whereby if you are playing game, you get paid. There is work to earn. There's a whole lot. There is a whole lot on Ethereum. So this video is kind of getting so long. I think this video might have to be so long, and I don't want it to be very long. So I'll just finish this first part. So Ethereum as a virtual machine. So the EVM is the global decentralized computer where this smart contracts run. Many other blockchain, example Avalanche, Polygon, Phantom, are EVM compatible. Are EVM compatible, meaning they support Ethereum apps. Now, yes. Now, when Ethereum is too big to handle a lot of so many transactions and all whatnot, there is something called the EVM, whereby instead of people to instead of the Ethereum network to be congested, instead of a particular bank to be congested, the banks will have to like provide little kiosks like POS. Like for example, banks, imagine how in Africa, where I'm from here in Nigeria, the banks have ATMs. Now, there was a time that these ATMs were always so congested, a lot of long queue. People would want to queue just to withdraw like whatever amount they want to withdraw. And because of that, banks realized that, okay, instead of the ATM, their ATM stand to be so congested and filled up, they ended up coming up with this POS mechanic, which is the whereby little stores like a vendor out there or a merchant out there, we have access to these POS machines, whereby instead of you to be walking so far to the nearest ATM to slot your card and withdraw whatever you want to withdraw after a very lengthy lengthy journey and all whatnot, you just walk to the nearest POS machine. The POS kiosks are almost everywhere. So this POS that is everywhere, that is representing the banks, wherever the banks are, that is anywhere, everywhere in all hooks and crannies of each location, are what these EVMs are for Ethereum. So apart from Ethereum, there are other EVMs for there are other like virtual machines for every other network. So there is Sui, there is Sui, there is Solana. Solana is very popular. I don't know why I didn't have to like think of that. There is Cardano network too. There is Ton. There is there's a whole lot. There is a whole lot. So that is just how it works. So this POS kiosk or POS stands are actually representing the bank. So you can just go there, slot your whatever, and you withdraw whatever you want to withdraw. So same way for Ethereum that is also the same way that Avalanche, Polygon, Phantom are also linked to this Ethereum virtual machine. So if you're interacting with the Avalanche ecosystem, you're also interacting with the Ethereum ecosystem too, in order for the Ethereum network not to be overly congested. So that is just how it works. So yeah, that is it for this part one of this video. I know it's very lengthy, but I'll try as much as I can to break it down for you to understand, because this path is very like lengthy for you to understand what the cryptocurrency is all about as a whole, because we've diverted from Bitcoin, we're now into the cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is a whole lot. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will definitely be here with another part of this video.